Okay, so I'm back with more of my top model list for build fighters, and this is only going to be try, and it's going to be 5 machines, and there's going to be a lot of honorable mentions. So let's get right into it with number 5, the Tryon 3. Oh yeah, this thing, while I'm not normally a Sentai fan, I gotta say, she's big, she's beautiful, and she is a massive shout out to Super Robot, and that's what I've always seen these series as. Just a shout out and love letter to everything mecha. So, of course she has a place in this show. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Okay, whatever. Needless to say, she's got rocket fists, laser eyes in her chest, more lasers than you can stick a sword at, actually. Oh, and not to mention the big laser sword. Yeah, I thought this thing was ridiculous, and then they made a model kit of it, and not only is the model kit it also breaks down into its base components. Yeah, that's awesome. Number 4, Super Fumina. Okay, not really a mobile suit, more like a mobile suit girl, but it's cool when they show this kind of stuff love, which, you know, that's what this entire series is about, showing the love. She looks like a character at a Kentai collection, and that is something I am A-okay with. Fumina wasn't okay with it, but that was actually kind of hilarious. That entire segment was just ridiculous, beautiful, and funny. I actually have the model kit sitting right over there. And aside from the butterface and the overwhelming amount of stickers, it's really cool looking. And I hope they do more model kits of Mobile Suit Girls, because that would be really cool. Sunrise, thank you for acknowledging this odd and sometimes creepy part of the fandom. Moving on. Also, sorry about the brief hissing that you're probably going to be hearing at the beginning of a lot of these segments. I record these in segments, and my new mic has a wicked hiss when it first starts up. And, yeah, I'm actually on a new computer, too. Anyway, moving on. As you can probably see, number 3 is Gundam The End. Oh, yeah, this thing is really cool. You can see components of the Death Scythe, a ton of stuff from G Gundam. It's got Fangs from 00. Man, this thing's got it all going on. And when you look at Otto's, like, previous machine, the, I can't remember what it's called, but it was like a Chimera of Death Scythe, Ultron, from Zwei. This thing is really cool. I love this guy's aesthetic. It's got the cowboy pistols. Yeah. This would probably be my favorite if it wasn't overshadowed by what's coming up next. Oh, and I completely forgot the freaking little unicorn it has inside of it that pops out and impales stuff. Oh, anyway, number 2 is the Star Winning Gundam. Remember my love of the Winning Gundam with SDs? Well, this thing does something really cool. It's not just an SD, it can turn into a real mode. Well, technically it's like an HG, but high grade, whatever. It's pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with the picture, but I kind of like it. Anyway, yeah, I tend to like Fumina's machines. I like the Cardigan, but it's not really so high on the list that it would appear on this. I love the original Winning for all of its gimmicks, and I love the Star Winning for the same gimmicks. Say it with me. Winning Beam! And that was kind of racist, and I apologize. And now for the honorable mentions, of which there are many. Most of them not appearing in the anime, however. The Amazing Red Warrior. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. It is a Swiss Army knife of different weaponry. And it is awesome. It fits Meijin Kawaguchi's style. AKA, it's kind of a giant dork's ultimate weapon, but you know what? It's really awesome. And it's based on, I believe, the Perfect Gundam number 3. Don't quote me on that, but it's a pretty cool design. The Leopard Da Vinci. Oh yeah, this thing is also a Swiss Army knife of weaponry, long-range weaponry, and, quite frankly, I really love its pilot, or operator, modeler, builder, creator? Yeah, I just love the arc where he learned how to drive and everybody is terrified of it. Anyway, moving on to this thing. This is from X, another one of those series that it got canceled, so it didn't have its full run, but it's really, really, really cool, and it had some really nice designs. In fact, there was a lot of shout-out to X overall in the Build Fighter series. There was an Airmaster that Yuma had, there was the X-Mao, then there's this thing. And this thing is awesome. I really want to get the model kit of it just because the image of that missile launcher, and then spinning around, boom. You know, that's just, this thing is awesome. I really love it. Hi-Nu Influx. Yo, yeah, this thing only shows up in one of the spin-off mangas. But you know what? I'm okay with that. This thing is awesome. My friend was so ecstatic when he got the Vibre as a model kit, and then I saw this thing was, well, I know this thing was going to be a Bandai Pro Shop exclusive, and the second I saw it, I said, I have to have this thing. I got my pre-order in. I can't wait for it to show up. Just this thing is another Swiss Army knife of weaponry. It seems to be a running theme with Yuki, is that his machines are loaded to the fucking teeth with weaponry. I'm sorry for swearing, but I have to swear because this thing is so awesome. So awesome. And going from one Meijing into another. Meijing Kawaguchi II's Cathedral Gundam. This thing is amazing. It's also what Junya used to build his Denial Gundam off from. So, you could say Denial technically made an honorable mention, but much like Transient and G-Portent, I just didn't feel it was that cool. It was cool enough to make it into the honorable mentions or into the list proper. Yeah, spoilers, they're not number one. Anyway, this thing is awesome. Those aren't wings on its back. That is the freaking making of a giant bow. It's got beam sabers, and of course, it's got that big freaking gun. Sadly, the model kit left a lot to be desired. Anywho, just awesome, awesome design. Dom R35. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you could actually see Ron Baral ever actually making had he gotten his Dom he ordered, and maybe White Base would have gone down. But then again, we wouldn't have had the rest of the story then, now would we? Well, either way, Raul finally got his Dom, if you've subscribed to the Gundam Valhalla theory, which I kind of personally do. Anyway, this thing is awesome. It has a lot of weapons, it's big, and it's really fast for a Dom. Yeah, I just love this thing. I have the kit. It was like my first Build Fighters kit, I think, was the R35 Dom. It's just, it's big, it's blue, and it's beautiful. I love it. And number one, it may be cheating, but it's a twofer. EZSR Maxima and the Foxhound. Oh yeah. How did you not see this coming? Even though they placed really low on the original list, I love the EZSRs, and these things are even better. They're combining what made the original so awesome. It's literally an all-in-one EZSR. Ah, they're so awesome. I have an order out for the Maxima. When the Foxhound was announced, I said, I wish I hadn't ordered the Maxima because I don't have the money to get another one. I would have probably gotten Maxima, not Maxima, but Foxhound over Maxima, if only for the Metal Gear reference. Oh yeah, these things are awesome looking. They're loaded with weapons, they're loaded with everything that made the original EZSRs awesome. And the Foxhound's even piloted, supposedly, or operated by, Niels from, the original Build Fighters, which is really cool. Yeah, these things are just awesome, and I know it's kind of cheating to have two different unique units, even if, well, they're variations of each other, and they're variations of something that was already earlier on the list. But, anyway, yeah, I love them because I really, really love EZ8. And these things are the ultimate evolution of the EZ8. So that's Build Fighters, Build Fighters Tri, all suits that I really, really like. They're done. The next one up will probably either be Age or 00. I know I have really bad commitment issues when I do these. These are just something I can only really do in my spare time. I might be releasing an update video before or after this about why I've been so gone. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble. Good night.